Hello, it's wonderful to be here. I know it's a Friday afternoon, thrilled to be here. And I will just say, we understand the pressure that you are under to make the most of your marketing budgets. And there's constant trade-offs, right? Do you invest in building your brand? Do you invest in maximizing conversions? Are you investing for the long term or for more immediate impact? You also know that marketing is at the forefront of AI disruption. And are you taking full advantage of the opportunities that it presents? And at the same time, how do you avoid falling behind, right? So today, we're going to talk about how Google and YouTube are here to be your best partners in that. And I'm going to show you how we are putting Google AI to work for all of you, helping you find your most valuable customers where they are at, and help you move them from discovery to decision faster and more efficiently than ever. So first, it's fair to say, and no surprise to anyone in this room, that consumer behavior is predictably unpredictable. And manual campaigns, traditional media planning, they cannot possibly keep up. And consider this, that consumers on average, they interact with over 130 mobile touch points every single day. Over 130 every single day. So the game is to be where your consumers are in all of those moments in real time to deliver the very best returns. So let's talk about that a little bit more. Where are consumers? Well, they're certainly and constantly online. They're moving seamlessly and simultaneously across 4 key behaviors. They're searching, they're streaming, they're scrolling, and they're shopping. And by the way, they are doing this in completely new ways. For example, taking a photo can now be searching, and scrolling can now happen on your TV in your living room with your remote control. What we do know is that only Google and YouTube, they're the only platforms that get your brand across all 4 of these behaviors with absolutely unrivaled reach, with trust, and with influence. And in fact, 83% of global consumers are using Google and YouTube on a daily basis, significantly higher than any other online platforms. And what I'm going to show you is that if you're trying to assign the behaviors to traditional parts of the marketing funnel, if you're trying to assign streaming for awareness, or scrolling for consideration, searching and shopping for conversion, and you're budgeting it accordingly, well, then you're missing opportunities for growth and results. So let's start with search. Our vision is to make search effortless so that you can truly ask and discover anything. And with generative AI, people can ask more complex questions than they've ever asked before. And they can explore information in completely new ways. We see over 5 trillion searches on Google annually, and this is growing. And let's talk about Gen Z, because Gen Z is actually, they're the heaviest users of Google search, which may surprise you. But they signed in users aged 18 to 24, they are issuing more queries every day than any other age group. So search is huge, it is growing, and what I like to say is it's staying young. So as search evolves, AI is giving search superpowers. People are loving what search can do. Search is really just getting started, y'all. People are searching more naturally. They are searching more, and when they do, they are more satisfied. And as people's search habits continue to evolve, new AI experiences are making search more intelligent, more agentic, and more personalized. And this means new and better opportunities for your business. So let's take visual search, for example. This is an early example of how AI is moving search beyond the text box. With your phone's camera, you can easily search what you see. Lens is one of the fastest growing query types on search, with 25 billion queries a month. And 1 in 5 visual searches now has a commercial intent. And again, let's go back to those younger users. They have tried Circle to Search now. They use it to start more than 10% of their searches. Now let's talk about AI overviews. This is one of the most successful launches in search in the past decade. Let me take you through the numbers. AI overviews has reached over 2 billion monthly users across more than 200 companies. It brings generative AI to more people than any other product in the world. And with AI overviews, people are searching more and they're asking new types of questions. Oh, this is also interesting. It's creating more opportunities for businesses and more quality opportunities. And I'll give you one example. What we see in the data is that when people click from search result pages using AI overviews, these clicks are higher quality for websites, meaning that users are more likely to spend more time on the sites that they visit going through AI overviews. Now let's talk about AI mode. AI mode is a total reimagining of search. People are using AI mode to learn, to explore, and dig deeper by asking many more open-ended and follow-up questions, more conversational. Early testers of AI mode are asking much longer queries, 2 to 3 times the length of traditional queries. And people are using AI mode to help with just exploratory, open-ended questions, along with more complicated tasks, like comparing 2 products, or exploring how-tos, or planning a trip. So the new era of Google Search, in a nutshell, it means new business opportunities. It represents the next generation signals of intent, anticipation of commercial needs, and more opportunities to connect with new customers. Ads within AI overviews are now available across the US on desktop and mobile. This allows businesses to get consumers from discovery to decisions faster, and by integrating ads into helpful AI-powered responses. And now, ads in AI mode, this has started as an experiment already in the US. So more to come there. Okay, so I talked about search. Now let's talk about streaming. I talked about searching, now let's talk about streaming. And streaming means YouTube. And what are people watching on YouTube? Well, many of you are watching a lot too. I know they're watching everything. More households now are growing up with YouTube as their main screen, and creators as their new stars. That's why YouTube is the leader in streaming. YouTube continues to be the #1 in TV streaming in the US for 2 years and counting now. And in fact, this is from Nielsen from the summer. We broke a new record. Now 12.8% of streaming time is on YouTube. This is another interesting thing, that TV has surpassed mobile phones and is now the primary device for YouTube viewing in the US by watch time. YouTube is also the #1 podcast platform. Going back to Gen Z, 84% of Gen Z monthly podcast listeners listen to or watch podcasts now with a video component. Guess what else people are doing on YouTube? They are scrolling, and they're scrolling YouTube Shorts and they're doing it in huge numbers. Last year, views of shorts on TV screens more than doubled, and we have over 200 billion daily views on average. Also, almost half of shorts users, 45%, they're not even on TikTok, and 65% of them are not on Reels. So we also know, again, going back to Gen Z and younger audiences, not all scrolling is equal. And Gen Z viewers rank YouTube #1, actually, when it comes to feeling like they're doing something quality with their time. And if Gen Z viewers in the US could only watch one service for an entire year, the #1 platform they would choose is YouTube. We talked about searching. We talked about streaming and scrolling. Now let's talk about shopping, the last part. People turn to Google platforms to shop more than 1 billion times every single day. When making online purchases involving multiple touch points, logged-in users turn to Google and YouTube twice as often as the leading social media platform. And 80% of Gen Z users are using Google for shopping. But let's talk about what this means with AI. Because now we're using Gemini to make shopping with Google, I should say, even better. We are applying Gemini models to the 50 billion plus product listings in Google's shopping graph to create even more personalized and helpful shopping experiences. And what does that look like? AI mode is absolutely changing the game for shopping. It's combining the visual inspiration of Google Images with expansive shopping data to help customers discover, explore, and find exactly what they're looking for. And now, YouTube is becoming more shoppable. We're bringing new shoppable features to the living room. Not only do these interactive ads look and feel different, by the way, than traditional TV ads, they drive performance that you can easily measure. And in fact, over the past 12 months, YouTube ads viewed on connected TV screens drove over 1 billion conversions. So consumer journeys are complex. Most shoppers hit at least 5 online touch points before they buy. And Google or YouTube are present in 86% of those journeys. And this, again, is significantly higher than any other online platform. Because of our deep understanding of intent, because of our predictive AI capabilities, any searching, streaming, or scrolling moment can quickly become a shopping moment. And we give you more chances to be there than anyone else. We are confident that Google AI-powered solutions give you the best return on your advertising investment for 3 reasons. First, our industry-leading AI. This is our infrastructure powering world-class research to push to new frontiers around new capabilities like agents and, of course, all of our AI models. Next, we apply this industry-leading AI, and we apply it to the next generation of powerful ad solutions. By doing this, it allows you to reach your best and most valuable customers across those 4 key behaviors, as they're searching, as they're streaming, as they're scrolling, and as they're shopping. The only way to win in the AI-powered search era is to adopt AI-powered campaigns. Enter the Power Pack, as we call it, which has something in it for everyone. This is our next generation of ad solutions that will drive your next level of performance across search and YouTube and allow you to do it your way. So I'm going to break it down. First, Performance Max. It gives you the full might of all of Google's channels, all rolled into one campaign. And by the way, last year alone, we launched more than 90 improvements on the back end, all fueled by innovation in AI, that boosted conversions by more than 10%. This was without you having to do anything at all. Second, we just launched very recently AI Max for search campaigns. It's the newest member of the pack, built specifically for the evolving search landscape. AI Max learns from your landing pages, it learns from your ads, and it even learns from your existing keyword list to infer what you sell and when it's most relevant to show your ad. It's also literally a one-click enhancement to your existing search campaigns. One click, seriously, that easy. And then finally, there's Demand Gen, which lets you tap into the reach and create and convert demand across our most visual surfaces, especially YouTube. Demand Gen has delivered a 26% year-over-year increase in conversions per dollar, driven by over 60 improvements, again, fueled by AI innovation in the back end. We've launched over 60 improvements in the past year to supercharge the results of these campaigns. All right, let's talk creative. So we know that good creative, obviously, hugely important and can significantly increase the ROI of your marketing campaigns. And generative AI is already supercharging nearly every part of the creative process and enabling next level impact. In fact, over 2 million of our advertisers now use Google's AI-powered asset generation tools to create and run ads, a 50% increase over last year. So Google and YouTube, they are where discovery starts. They are where decisions are made. But at the end of the day, with all of those, what I've just shared with you, all of the innovations in the product, the new campaign types, at the end of the day, what it comes down for all of you, we know, is about results. And search is already the undisputed, proven leader on ROI, and it's why Google Search is advertisers' top choice for a good ROAS. And for every dollar that you spend on Google Search globally, you get $6 back. And Google Search drives an incremental ROAS 36% higher than Meta's in the US. So it's driving really, really powerful results for our advertisers. And it's not just search, it's also YouTube. YouTube is driving higher long-term ROAS than TV, online video, and paid social media. Lots of good stats here. I'll focus on this last one here. Over 1 billion YouTube ads viewed on CTV screens drove over 1 billion conversions over the past 12 months. So to wrap up, our goal isn't just to help you run better ads. Of course, we're here to do that. But we are here to empower you to run a better business, partnering with Google and YouTube. And ultimately, we want to put Google's AI at work for all of you. We take the consumer insights we glean from searching and from scrolling, from streaming and from shopping, and turn them into intelligence and action and results for your business. Thank you so much.